Welcome to a jam-packed arena here in Oklahoma City. The biggest stars have aligned on the biggest night in basketball. This series has gone down to the wire. The air is thick with excitement and anticipation. Welcome, everyone, to NBA Finals Game 7. Winner take all. A season of joy and pain will end here tonight. And thank you for making us part of your night on 2K Sports. Our starting lineups will look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Homebrun?
Well, his shot blocking is always a factor, guys. That presence around the rim defensively just changes the whole picture strategically.
You know, that's exactly right. And what also comes to mind with him is his persistence on the offensive board. His second chance points always add up.
Taking a look at Oklahoma City, it doesn't get better than a Game 7. And they know they can win it all here, guys, tonight. What a hard-fought series.
Well, Kevin, they battled to get here all season, and maybe it's taken them longer than they would have liked to in the finals, having to go all the way to Game 7. But here they are at home in front of a crowd that is just going insane 4 quarters from the title.
And now it's about centering themselves, staying focused, and keeping themselves in the moment, not allowing the emotion, the electricity, the buzz and the energy that's going through this building right now to affect them. Because believe me, this is an emotional crowd. They're even more fired up than I anticipated they would be. You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
Oklahoma City shooting their first foul shot of the night. And that one falls for Williams. Here's Indiana. They won their last game. That was Thursday night.
It seemed like they hit every big shot they had in that game. Their offense was clicking, but really clutch in big moments.
That's ideally the way you want it to unfold on the road, Steve. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into the game.
Pacers have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Well, you kind of expect that from him. You pretty much know what the result's going to be when he goes to the line.
Here's Alexander, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Boy, he's so hard to stop, guys, because he poses a ton of matchup problems for the defense.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. On defense, the Thunder. Smith with a screen on Williams. Nemhard. Rebound by Williams.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
The shot's good from Homebrun.
Purely from a size standpoint, that is a mismatch that's going to be hard to overcome defensively.
Halliburton. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
Pass Homebrun. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Number 55. No good. So the Pacers will take it the other way. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Williams with the steal. To the middle. It's tipped. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And it's Smith missing.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
Well, you don't see him miss that shot very often. When he's open like that, it's usually lights out.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Inside. With the lead pass. And that one's good. Williams has got 5 points so far.
And they're nearly perfect from the floor early on. 4 of their first 5 shots they've drained.
A chance now to go to Dorisburg, who had a chance to talk with Rick Carlin.
History may not be on their side tonight, but he said that's okay with them. They want to make a little history of their own and become one of the few teams to win Game 7 of the NBA Finals on the road. He said, believe me, this is a challenge we're up to. Let's see, guys.
Thank you, Doris.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk clock coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively, ready to react and make a play.
So it's the Thunder now, following the score by Indiana. Just 5 to shoot. Alexander passes to Williams. Corner shot, and the jumper is on the mark. Williams has got 7 points. Pacers trail by 5. Dishes it to Smith. Smith right side. Man hard. He started by Williams. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
Alexander passes to Williams. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. The three-pointer no good. Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep here. 1:44 left in the first quarter of the game. Halliburton gets the three-pointer to fall. He has 5.
Well, Kevin, probably his greatest value lies in his tremendous three-point shooting. He's out on the perimeter. It gives them the ability to really stretch the defense out.
But Steve, we've got to give him credit for his skill as a distributor, too. I mean, he has a great feel for his teammates, and that leads to a lot of his assists and a lot of easy baskets for his team.
Ryan is checked in for the Pacers. On the wing, Williams. 7 points in the game. Number 55, defended by Bryant. Shot's good. Pacers trail by 4. Number 9, defended by Alexander. The pass to Mackubex. Lets it go with the 3. And the Pacers another 3.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Passes it Holmgren. On the wing, Williams. Number 55. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Pretty bad defense letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know what's going to happen. They send a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
So he gets them both. There's 37 seconds left here in the opening quarter. He kicks it to Bryant. Backing in. It's rebounded by Wiggins. The Thunder leading by 3. Off target at the rim.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions yet.
Number 9, defended by Holmgren. Here's Toppin, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Wow, look how quick he flashes to the rim there for the dunk.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The free throw off from Toppin. He got it up. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Thunder lead by 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And welcome back to this Game 7 as we get ready to get back into the action. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Thunder.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Yeah, their passing has been terrific, too, Clark. We're seeing a lot of assists, really moving, a lot of flow offensively. I like what I see.
They've got Russo. Wallace is out there with Williams. And it's Wiggins in at the power forward position. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. The Thunder have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4. Pacers trail by 4. Pass to Oppang. Working on Williams. Number 9, Wallace covering. There's the pass to Mackubex. Here's Bryant. There's the bucket, good. Bryant's got his first bucket of the night.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out. That's the result you get right there.
Russo knocks down the 3-ball.
The defense sagged off, and, you know, he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that 3.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Passes it to Morteferum. Off his leg, and they're saying he kicked the ball. So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
Well, he wants to get everybody on the same wavelength, that's for sure. And he may change up some things here as well.
Looks to me like he saw something that wasn't on the plan and picked now as the time to address it. I don't have a problem with that.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Oklahoma City on D. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game.
Boy, that's his second foul, and he does not want to pick up number 3 here. That'll mess your game up for sure.
Pass to Oppang. Rejected by Homeland. Wiggins, defended by Morteferum. No good from Wiggins. Pacers trail by 5. Here's the teardrop, but they recover it. And that one's good.
Well, something special about him, guys, is just how good he is at winning the so-called second shot game, going hard to the offensive glass, salvaging points with his putbacks.
And Steve, quite honestly, he is their muscle. I mean, the guy they rely on for some brute force when they need it is him. Finesse isn't the first word that comes to mind when you're talking about this guy.
For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and then LaRusso with the dunk.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
And here are the Pacers now. 7-point differential. It's rebounded by Wiggins. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Wallace off the pick from Williams. Wallace kicks to Williams. Wallace back to Williams. He passes Holmgren. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. And it's a 9-point Oklahoma City lead.
He used his strength there to get into the post without much of a fight from the defense.
Yeah, I think they've got to muscle up on him a little more. Do a better job next time in this.
And then LaRusso with the dunk.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
He's making it look easy scoring out there because he's much more efficient here in the second.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. For Indiana, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. Now the Thunder with it. They're on a 14-6 run. An emphatic LU jam.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about him.
He feeds it to Bryant. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Bryant's got 8 points.
Tell you what, since the end of the first quarter, he has really come alive.
Wallace outside. Pass to Mitchell. Wiggins. Ball's not loose. To the paint. Indiana moving the ball around. number 9. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
And you hear the crowd kind of murmuring. I don't think they agreed with the officials on that one.
Steve, I tell you what, they're really letting them have it.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. The Thunder leading by 7. Wallace the pass to Wiggins. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good. All free throws good from Wiggins.
Well, great focus at the free throw line. They're taking care of business.
That's exactly how you keep on the lead. 100% free throwing for the quarter, that'll do it.
And so here is Indiana. They trail by 9 points. There's a minute 34 left in the first half. Wallace the pass to Caruso. There's a screen by Williams. Here's Caruso. 7 points in the game. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
A little over-eager right there. Left his feet too early.
And if you're already boxed out, you got to try to work to get around. Otherwise, it's a surefire foul.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Nemhard, he's guarded by LaRusso. It's stolen. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's the lob to the hoop. Cannot hit. So Indiana will take it the other way. Into Smith. Williams with the block. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's Mitchell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Thunder lead by 11. 50 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Siakam defended by Wiggins. Nemhard puts up the baby hook. And it's Smith again missing.
He's got a nice touch on that shot normally, but good defense there clogging the lane.
Back to Williams. And there's the pass to Wiggins. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Clock at 6. Stripped away. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
Well, we've seen these kind of plays get them going in the past, that's for sure.
And so that's the end of the first half. It's the Thunder leading by 9. Folks, stay tuned for the halftime show with Damon Bruce for all the highlights from our first half.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
An entire season has come down to this. It's Game 7 of the NBA Finals. Nothing more needs to be said. Oklahoma City up on top against Indiana. They've got the momentum in this winner-take-all Game 7 of the NBA Finals. And doing their best to stay alive, the Indiana Pacers. Wiping the glass defensively. Look, no streaks. They're preventing any second-chance opportunities. And that'll do it as the second half is about to start out in Oklahoma City.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Finals. More action straight ahead. You have to like what we've seen so far from Bryant.
Yeah, it's been sheer dominance in the post by him so far, just tearing them up when he gets inside.
And getting it to him is the only hard part. Once he has it, he's automatic.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Pacers.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
For Oklahoma City, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. He hits both from the stripe. Pacers trail by 11. Siakam defended by Holmgren. Halliburton drills the three-pointer. 8 points for him.
How about the passing? They're moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
And so here is Oklahoma City. They've led by as many as 11 points. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Bumped on the way up, but hits it. And they call the blocking foul.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear. Seems like he's got more floor burns than just about any player in the league because he will dive head first after any loose ball, no regard for personal safety.
And he is also a tireless worker under the glass, Steve. More than a few guys have been on the receiving end of one of his elbows when the rebound is up for grabs. He uses his body very well.
The Thunder have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. Both free throws good from Alexander. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Into Smith. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yep, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
And the Thunder with the possession here. Leading by 5. Kicks it to Williams. 6 to shoot. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
I think he believes that if he takes some time here to kind of talk things over, it'll be well served for this club.
And, you know, maybe this gives him an opportunity to toy around with some of their game plan while he has their attention during this break in the action.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. A solo fast break. Halliburton throws down the breakaway jam.
And they're making this a game here, putting together a nice run.
Making it a game? How about anybody's game? I mean, they've caught fire, and it's a toss-up right now, guys.
Oklahoma City leading by 3. Here's Alexander. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Alexander's got 7 points.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
Timeout called the Pacers. Russo's checked in for Williams. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. And the Thunder with the possession here. It's a 5-point game. Picked by Williams. Poked away. 𝗖𝗥𝗘𝗗𝗗𝗚. And he dunks it down.
Boy, the shots finally dropping for them in bunches, and I'll tell you what, the complexion of this game has totally changed.
You know, that kind of offensive eruption was the only thing that was going to get them back into this one.
And so here is Oklahoma City. The lead is 2. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. The shot's good from Alexander.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
No question. Pound it into the painted area and continue to put pressure on that defense.
So it's the Pacers now. Six on the shot clock. 𝗖𝗥𝗘𝗗𝗚. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep. Yeah, you got that right, Kevin. He's such a reliable finisher.
Here's Russo. He has 7. Passes to Alexander. 14 feet away and misses it off the right side of the rim. And here's Indiana. They're on a 15-6 run. Smith outside. Poked loose. 𝗖𝗥𝗘𝗗𝗗𝗚 backs him down. Back to Smith. Let's a floater go. Shot's good by Turner. Turner's got his first 2 points.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
Now the story is points in the paint, Clark. I mean, they're getting point-blank shots every time down.
And so here is Oklahoma City. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to Caruso. No one near him. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. 9 points in the game so far. There's 1:54 left to play in the third. And hard. He's guarded by LaRusso. He dishes it to Turner. Indiana moving it around. No good. The Thunder with the lead. Here's Alexander. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
He's got great length for a point guard, and it served him well on that play.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Oklahoma City.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And the other thing they're doing is they're forcing turnovers and then converting those miscues into points at the other end.
Pacers have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. First free throw is good. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Rebounds are split just about down the middle in this game, Clark.
I'd venture to guess whichever team is able to maintain that energy level on the glass will have the upper hand the rest of the way.
Turner trying to free himself up, takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
Boy, you can sense the urgency with them now. I mean, right here, they're flat in the first half. But they've come out here in the second half with a lot more fire and a lot more intensity. You can see they're driven to get things done.
No good from Alexander. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Halliburton. 𝗖𝗥𝗘𝗗𝗚𝗚. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. The pass to Alexander. Deflects the pass. It's taken away by Smith. And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
No, this is the last thing you ever want to see at a game.
You know, at this point, we can just knock on wood, say a prayer, and wish him the best.
The Pacers have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact. And that one misses. The Pacers making a switch here. And he sinks the second. 15 seconds left in the third. Wallace outside. Outside Williams. Blocked. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Thunder lead by 1. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Indiana trailing here. Passes it to Oppang. Knocked loose. Here's the break, and for the Pacers. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. That free throw, no good. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. The Pacers shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. And for Oklahoma City, uses both hands to slam it down.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clyde, with that slam, I think.
Well, that's how you send it. Two hands and hammer it down.
And for the Pacers, time call here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push.
And refocus, Kevin. You got to take care of your body, and I think we ought to drink some Gatorade here too. I thought I noticed some slip-ups here the last couple minutes from your end on the play-by-play.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
During that break, the coach of the Thunder had some words for his team. He was not at all satisfied with their effort levels, saying, "We're losing the hustle plays and all the 50-50 balls. We simply can't win that way. We've got to get after it." Let's see how they respond, Kevin.
And so it's Indiana with it. The Thunder making the shot, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
Oh, no, you hate to see that. Those are just the kind of errors that can cost you in a game like this.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. On the court right now for the Pacers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Wiggins. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. And it's a 3-point Thunder lead.
And this game is really heated up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, there's always room for more offense, Steve. You know that.
Indiana moving the ball over. Now the pass to Mackubex. Off target from 3-point range. The Thunder leading by 3. Passes it to Alexander. Launches a 3. The shot is off. Here's Indiana. The Pacers making a change here. Back to Smith for the 3. It's rebounded by Wiggins. Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Turner comes with the double team. Shot clock at 5. From outside, off the mark.
You can't get into much better position for the 3 than that. Everything was right on target, it just didn't fall.
And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Long range from the inbound, and Turner with the basket on the assist by Smith. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Boy, when you got a big man who can shoot from distance like he can, what a huge bonus that is.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. The shot's good from Holmgren.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a 3-point battle like this.
So it's the Pacers now. Gets the bucket.
Wow, what a shot. I'm not sure how he made that one.
Yep, he checked out.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Alexander. No good with the layup. Indiana's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. And the rejection by Holmgren. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And the Pacers call time here.
Yeah, clearly they were starting to show signs of fatigue, so coach wanted to give them a second to get their win back.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. To take the lead. Cannot hit.
I'll tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
That's good from Alexander. Both free throws good from Alexander.
You know, the tension could not be any higher right now, and he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. Just a cool customer.
Feeds to Smith. Halliburton defended by Alexander. Knocked away. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And here are the Pacers now. Trailing by 2. Here's Smith. Shot clock at 6. The shot's good from Alexander. Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Halliburton defended by Alexander. Back to Smith. The dish to Turner. Smith outside. Halliburton. 6 to shoot. 𝗖𝗥𝗘𝗗𝗗𝗚. Good on the triple.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
Williams with the ball. He passes to Alexander. .102 left in the fourth quarter. 5 to shoot. Pass Holmgren from downtown. No luck. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Halliburton defended by Alexander.
Huge points.
That's beyond huge, Steve. I mean, they needed that bucket. Desperate.
Number 55. It falls.
It's a great play under the boards for him, and you know that's the standard that he sets. It seems like all those second chance points, I mean, they're there for him game in, game out.
And so it's Indiana with it.
Boy, he quieted the crowd with that big shot. That's a big play.
Yeah, the crowd's been hoping for something to cheer for, but nothing.
There's 18 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Alexander. It falls!
You know, they got a foul to give here if they need it.
Well, definitely something to keep in mind for them right now. They can be very aggressive.
And the Pacers call time here. They trail by 1. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Well, you've got the luxury here of running a play, so you want to do something that you're very comfortable with.
Absolutely, Steve. I mean, no need to panic whatsoever. I mean, they're in a very good spot right here.
11 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Back to Smith. Halliburton. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And the Oklahoma City Thunder are your new NBA champions.
You know, Kevin, you go way back to the beginning of the season and all the hours they put into this year. This is what it's about. This is what it's for. To be an NBA champion.
And the NBA season can be grueling at times, but Steve, this is the light at the end of the tunnel.
And there's something so special, Kevin, about winning it at home in front of your fans who have kind of ridden that roller coaster with you, gone through all the adversity, the ups and downs, the emotions, and when you finally get that championship, it is so special when you can enjoy it with your home crowd.
And now for the presentation of the Larry O'Brien Trophy and the Bill Russell Finals MVP Award. Let's go down to NBA Commissioner Adam Silver.
Thank you to these two great teams who gave us an exhilarating 7-game final series thank you for the dedication, the passion, the intensity, and the teamwork. Only one team can win the Larry O'Brien Trophy and the title of NBA champion. So congratulations to the fans, the coaching staff, and a wonderfully talented team. Your 2014 NBA champions, the Oklahoma City Thunder.
This is the moment you dream about growing up as a kid. I mean, this is something that each and every one of these players will remember forever.
From the owner of the team all the way down to the ball boys, you have to hand it to the entire organization, Steve. They work together to get right here.
And what better way, Kevin, to give back to the loyal fans of this franchise than to finish out this series, this whole playoff run, actually, in front of the home crowd. What a night.
And now we turn our attention courtside to the presentation of the Bill Russell NBA Finals MVP Award and the Larry O'Brien Trophy with NBA Commissioner Adam Silver.
A tremendously talented player and deserving the award named for Bill Russell, the ultimate champion. Congratulations to the winner of the Bill Russell NBA Finals Most Valuable Player Award.
Mark, I can speak for myself, but hasn't this been a tremendous playoffs?
It really has been, Kevin. I mean, you never know when you start the postseason what you're in store for, how things will turn up. But we now all know what the end result was.
Steve, I know you've enjoyed every second of this series.
That's been phenomenal to watch, Kevin, and what impresses me the most is, the NBA playoffs are such a grind. To win it all, to go through so much adversity, the roller coaster ride of emotions, and now all of a sudden this team can just relax and let out everything and enjoy the night.
And we have enjoyed our time with you folks all season long. For Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. Have a wonderful summer.